Like, I'm already counting like 2 weeks in my head because it's about to be Saturday, Sunday, and shit. Once we get to Monday, I'm like, yo, it's 2 weeks left in my head.
That's what I be saying too. I like waking.
I know.
I might go to your parents' house and stay Sunday to Monday. Your dad really wanted me to come up tonight. He was like, we're about to go to Dudge.
Deidre.
How is it Deidre?
Yeah, her name's Deidre.
But they call it Dudge.
Mm-hmm.
And we're about to go up to Dudge now and look at our taxes and order some food. Come on up, come up. We can all go together. I'm like, no. I was going to go up, but I was like, just finished paying out. And I didn't even eat that much. It was just, I was full, so I just came home and just got in bed, literally. I was asleep for a good, a solid 2 to 3 hours, just knocked out. So, that was good.
Mm-hmm.
We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at Lumen Field here in the Soto District of Seattle. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Seattle Seahawks. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Steps away to his left. That's complete to DK Metcalf. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff looking right. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them, and an absolute shock for the quarterback, because he went into it, he saw the numbers we saw, he watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be, but early in this one, advantage defense.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
They'll get this to Akers out of the backfield.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
And the Saints, first down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
They'll throw complete to Cam Akers.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up down near the 5. And a good turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback.
Through an opening, and there he goes. Past the 20, and all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 99 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead.
I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Next the score, Seahawks 7, Saints nothing. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers.
They string that play out nicely. He stopped before he can turn upfield. No gain, second down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Now a pass hauled in downfield.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Give him 32 on the play.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this
The ball popped in the air and intercepted.
Jordan Brooks with it.
Great return as he's out close to the 40-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught at the 20. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown.
Well, you normally talk about the mobility and the accuracy first, but the arm strength, that's what can turn Russ into danger Russ.
Now Myers for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
That's the score. Seahawks 14, Saints nothing. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. The Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. They said there was a lot of discussion in their defensive team meeting room after last week's performance. They had 7 sacks. Something in the water. There's one in the first quarter.
A lot of discussion, a lot of excitement, because now everyone wants to get involved with this. Who's going to continue that process? Who's going to get to the quarterback this week? But they have to be careful. When you have that much pressure, they want to use it against you. Draws, screens, those types of plays.
We'll see if they do that. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Got some room at the 30. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line.
Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on 4th.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
Let's get him. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years. With the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Saints nothing.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 21-0.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 17 there and a New Orleans first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. He's going to take off with it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Shaquem Griffin there on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First grab for Thomas. It's good for a first down as well. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Flush to his right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds,
And now 4th down. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. They'll look to throw again. And that is going to be incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Marcus Davenport make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line.
24 yards. It's now 3rd down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Gets this down about the 21 or 22. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
First play of the drive there is incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. But it's going to be 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Finding Harris over the middle. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Again, he'll drop to throw. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a 1st down if not for that penalty moments ago.
38-yard line.
Tight end on the corner, it's complete. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's complete to Davis. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A big pickup of 38.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they've been seeking.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. And a lot of football. Full half to be played.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possession.
He's got a man, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 36 yards on the play.
1st and 10.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
They're watching the film, and it's working. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Uncorks one for Davis. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get this inside the 30. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Dancing to his left. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
He was taken down by Bobby Wagner. A loss of a yard.
2nd and 11.
At the 20-yard line.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off down at the 10. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
37-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. He was trying to find Equanimous St. Brown, and it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
And that is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is going to be incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Saints will have the football back. So certainly the question there, 4th and very short, why throw so deep?
Sometimes the defense actually forces you into these things. Sometimes what happens is you might end up in a man coverage where they press up tight. Could be a zone coverage where they're crowding the line of scrimmage, and receivers have to convert their routes to try and beat that coverage, and you end up throwing it deeper than you want to. Preferably, you want a 3-yard pass in this situation. Get the first down and keep the sticks going.
The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
And the Saints first down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. On the crossing route, complete. That's Harris. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
What are you doing?
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season, is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Lutz with the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
What'd that make you? I said, what do that make you? I'm exactly. I'm gift wrapping you this motherfucker. I always turn the motherfucking ball over. I ain't even mad no more. This is just what I do, bro.
And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They go play action now.
Nice move.
Wilson. Space to maneuver at the 40. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing now, Wilson on first
Oh my God.
Escaping the pressure right.
Bruh, that's bullshit. Marsh, what the fuck? Yo, the crazy thing is that he wasn't guarded out the backfield.
Great play there with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too.
He wasn't supposed to get that anyway.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
No.
The Saints offense on the field.
Hold on. I didn't pick this. Wow. I was in a completely different formation, but I'm going to run it just because.
No doubt about it.
I'm going to just run it. That's fucking crazy because I didn't pick that play. I went to a whole different formation.
Able to record his 5th sack of the season.
To pick a different play.
We talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
On play action, they'll throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain there of 30 big ones. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Oh, how does he put that up and over? I should have waited a second. I should have waited a second when he had it.
Yeah.
In
Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth and final quarter.
Yeah, it's over.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 37. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep.
Wow.
And that's going to wind up
First off, it's
incomplete.
overthrown.
However,
Great play by the defensive back.
Let's check in with our referee.
Bailout. Didn't even hit triangle yet. They just put me in the animation. He's running with Etienne. Come on. I honestly don't know how that always works. I pinched though. I did pinch. Cause that's all Juan ran to.
Touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Seahawks capitalize on this short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Jason Myers to kick off for
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this 4th quarter. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 32 that time. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off with great anticipation. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Lonnie Johnson picks it, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the pick 6 we just saw makes things a little more interesting. Still, though, a 2-possession game as they control their destiny in this 4th quarter.
Well, he was because I did that dumbass shit.
And it took the ball off course.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Oh!
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Do what we do.
Yo.
And he will take
I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, I seen where he was. That nigga just teleported to that bitch.
This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
So they'll get another shot.
Nah, you still gonna win. Because you probably give me the ball back. I'm going to do some dumb shit, turn it over. You score. That's the game. I know my work.
To get this drive underway. And now this 4th quarter becoming very interesting. That pick 6 makes this a 1-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Oh, yeah.
Gonna give this time
to the tailback.
Ran right by him. It's crazy. And that's how it always is. I run a pinch. I don't understand it. Niggas be running trap on me with their D tackles and be getting the fuck out of me.
Things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian
Come out.
on open mic night at the
No, somebody should be guarding him.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
The Seahawks on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, Wilson buying time to his left.
What? The nigga got hit.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before
the nigga got hit.
Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards.
Nah, I put the nigga in
Saints territory now.
halfback
Here's
base.
1st and
Come
10
on.
at the 38.
Halfback base. Look at that. I told you going. Well, nah, I said y'all was gonna get a stop and then you scored. Yeah, that's the power. It's the same thing, guard pulling. Except for he pulls towards the outside. That's crazy.
And these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive. Oh, that was
Yo,
he loses the football.
what the? How the fuck you get in there so fast?
And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Lonnie Johnson should be making that play, though. That's the crazy thing. That's the fucking crazy thing. I did click on it,
and got there and popped it free.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And once more, this play going in the wrong direction. The Saints get to him behind the line again. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Play action. Now Wilson. He can run for it, and he will. Wilson hitting his boots. And this is picked up by the Saints.
Man, listen, I gave up.
But not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
Just trying to get in that end zone, boy.
2-score game, so hold on here. Not done in the 4th. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Yep.
And now here is another interception.
I know.
Picked up by Jamal Adams. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
I probably threw about 12 picks in the last 2 games.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Myers connects on the PAT.
I fucked up my quarterback getting X Factor.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
No, I'm talking about for the season award.
And that one will bounce
It's out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on
No, it's really about where you finish and shit.
And the fumble recovery was an important first step, but still a huge fourth quarter hole to dig out of. Down 3 scores. His throw incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Uncorks one for Davis.
It went through my hands. That's who I let go in free agency. Yo, get the fuck out of here. That should be a catch. That should be a catch. No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
Now a handoff here to his running back. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line.
Play action. It's Wilson. Running back, and he's got it. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Yo, that's crazy. That's how this game started off with that first catch. Now this shit.
And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And this is caught.
Drop that behind.
And he will get
I don't know what it was, to be honest.
Another touchdown. This thing is
Oh yeah, that's my old school from the what's it called set. I got it in that set too. But I used to run it all last year and the year before in Madden with 5 wide receivers. It used to work beautifully on cover 3 and stuff like that. He'll hit the crease.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but
oh shit, he played it. I ain't even.
And they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home.
Maybe just throwing.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. That's incomplete.
Man, Gabriel Davis can't catch shit.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Wow. I threw 8 interceptions this game. Jeez.
The intended target there was Gabriel Davis. And that'll bring up 2nd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll take it.
I threw 8 interceptions.
For the Saints touchdown. Michael Thomas, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints get a bit closer.
Interceptions, bro.
And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
The score, Seahawks 56, Saints 35.
I think I'm the same.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
I just be fucking, I don't know what I be doing. I don't even be thinking.
Just shy of
I just
midfield
be
at the
doing
49.
dumb shit.
Wilson wants to throw it. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That is incomplete.
Can I get a pick too? Let me get a pick. God damn.
Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And this is going to be intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me, because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just...
It got his man complete. The 20, 10, touchdown, New Orleans.
Open field, baby.
Michael Thomas, 78 yards. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit.
You got to understand situational football, because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late. But they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Hell no.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
I don't even know what the fuck route that was.
DK Metcalf. And now it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Oh, Wilson going to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Oh, hold on to it, Melvin.
Still throwing